Hello and welcome to In the Christmas Kitchen with Pen, and today we're going to be talking roasted parsnips and carrots, and you can just roast them in oil. Nothing wrong with that, it's fine. You can just boil your carrots, again, nothing wrong with it. But today we are going to be roasting our parsnips and carrots in a little oil, avocado oil, and some maple syrup, and we're going to be roasting them in our air fryer. So what I've got here is I've got some carrots and parsnip that I have parboiled once it came up to the boil for 2 minutes. There's my parsnip and there's my carrot. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pop them into a bowl, and then I shall bring you down so you can see what I'm doing. Right, you can see the parsnips and carrots in a bowl, so I'm going to spray them quite generously with some avocado oil. And then I'm going to go in with maple syrup, and I'm just going to put in a good drizzle. Don't ask me how much, I don't know. You know me, there are quite a few times I don't measure, so you know, just so that it looks like it's going to cover them all. And we'll need a little salt and pepper because we want to flavour too. Some salt and some pepper. And now I'm just going to get my hands in, because it really is the best way, and just give them a little toss so that I know everything is covered. Then I'm going to take out the drawer of my air fryer, and I'm leaving the crisper tray in, and I am just going to lay these in there however they go. Get my pastry brush, and I'm just going to make sure that I use all of this, and I might use some more during the actual cook. Right, and then I'm going to need to move you again so that you can see what position we're going to put this in at and how. Right, there's our parsnips and carrots, and we're just going to pop the drawer in. We shall switch on our air fryer, and we will go to air fry, and we'll air fry at 180, and we're going to go for 12 minutes, and we've only got them in zone 1, so press zone 1 and then we press start. And after about 5 or 6 minutes I will come back and I will baste them again with the remaining oil and maple syrup. Well, here's what we're looking at the 6 minute mark. So I'm going to brush, but I am going to turn up the heat. I will go up to 200 because I do want some colour on these veggies. I know the flavour's there, but I want the colour. Right, and back they go, and I'm going to go up for another 8 minutes, for 8 minutes in total further. Almost finished, and the smell is fabulous, so we have to hope that the taste will be too. Right, now remember with this machine we have about a minute cool on there as well, so when it's finished it doesn't necessarily stop, it starts to cool it down slightly, or stop heating should I say, rather than cool it down. And then we shall pop them into here, finish dressing them and have a taste. take forever, like a watched pot. But do you know what? I'm not going to wait any longer. I'm going to take it out. And I'm just going to show you like that. And then we shall get them. Look. Beautiful. Absolutely. Oh, there we go. Time's finished anyway. Absolutely gorgeous. And you can see they're cooked because that had a little bit of a flop on it, didn't it? Oh, and one of them, one of the parsnips I must have cut quite small. And it's kind of, well, that's it. So you get the idea. Don't cut them too small. Right. I am going to just a tiny bit, in fact I've still got some here, haven't I? Although that's got oil in it, so I'll make up my mind in a minute, won't I? Just a tiny bit of maple syrup just over them, and then I've got some thyme leaves here, and I'm just going to pick those, and by pick them I mean just run my finger down the stem so that I get the leaves off. Sometimes we don't want the stem, we just want the leaves. And oh, look at these. Just imagine these on your Christmas, you can't see them, but just imagine them on your Christmas dinner table, or if you're like me, in your buffet server. If you're lucky enough to have a hostess trolley. We had one, and I decided in my wisdom I didn't want it anymore. What a wally was I should have kept it. But here are our maple roasted carrots and parsnips. They look good, but of course, like me, I'm hoping you want to know if they taste good. Maple roasted carrots and parsnip. Now if you haven't got maple syrup, you could use honey, but use a runny honey. But we're going to taste them, and you could do the parboiling, okay, and then drain them and put them on a plate, a tray, a chopping board, and just leave them till the next morning. So you could do it Christmas Eve, okay, and it's fine, or you can do it all at once, it doesn't matter. But I want to know how they taste, so let's get a bit of parsnip. Okay, so we've got the honey, I'm doing it now, aren't I? The maple syrup and some of the thyme on there. That's really good. And the carrot. Oh wow. Do you know, haven't done dinner yet, but I genuinely could just sit and eat this bowl, but won't do me any good because of all the maple syrup in it. Adding the salt and pepper is a definite must because it just cuts through that little bit of sweetness. And I use sea salt and ground black pepper. Oh my gosh. Do you know, I would be so tempted to make more of these than you need on Christmas Day and add to your Boxing Day bubble and squeak, and it would be amazing. So I've got a bit of both there. Again, oh, dropped it. I was just going to say again with some of the thyme, but I've still got it, so don't look. That is so good. So good. Best parsnips ever. And done in the air fryer. And in total, because I upped to 200 if you remember, and then I gave it a bit longer, so they probably had about 20 minutes. Worth every single minute of it, believe me. Absolutely beautiful. So thank you for watching this episode of In the Christmas Kitchen with Pen. And not many to go now, but we'll see you again very soon. Bye bye.